I'm back. I'm gonna try to be a little quieter, maybe. Today, at least, because it's kind of early right now. But I'm a little, Gleba is difficult. It's not my style of things, but I've been thinking about it, how to do this. My first thought, if you follow me on this, is I think it makes sense to work backwards. So my goal is science, for one thing. So I'm gonna need to consider how to move this science quickly, but that's, I'm gonna need wait a second, the rocket silo, so I'll need electrical engine units, which is what I'll use the jelly for. Gonna need a lot of this lubricant to get started. That makes sense. But, so I might need to micromanage a bit of that grind. And just keep throwing. Wait a second. It takes 60? That's a lot. But, my thinking though is the pentapod eggs. Primarily, I'll need to get some of those and set up, like, obviously you need to multiply them, so I'll need water, which is easy to get, and water and nutrients. And nutrients can come from all different types of things, but it could also be coming from waste. So if I set up something to primarily direct waste to one side, I'll be able to get plenty of those. It's just how to get these things set up at first. There's going to be a lot to it. Pentapod eggs. And it takes 30 nutrients, so that's a significant amount. So now here's the thing. This is automatically adding confusion to how I think of this, and that's very frustrating to even try to consider how to do all these things with time limits, because the pentapod eggs don't spoil into the typical garbage spoilage. They spoil into monsters. So if I'm going to have a setup that is multiplying them, using them to multiply themselves, then I have to quickly have something set up to take out the oldest ones and use them for science, I guess. They're used. Yeah, they're used to make themselves and to make science. So the other detail, if I'm working backwards on this, is very frustrating that they use bioflux, which is a combination of both of the primary resources that I'll need to get. The primary alien resources. So Yamako Mash is prepared Yamako fruit things. So that means these will be spoiling quickly. The jelly spoils reasonably quickly. As well, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So both of those will be spoiling. So I'll need a setup that can quickly use those to make bioflux. And then the bioflux capture bot rocket. What the hell is a capture bot rocket? Foundation. Engineered structural foundation with heat shielding and deep screw piles can be placed on lava, oil, ocean, and most water. That's frustrating. Portable fusion reactor. Inserted into armor to power other fusion reactor. Okay. Is that what? Okay, I have the portable nuclear reactor, right? Nuclear power. Power is going to be annoying on this planet, and I feel like I'm going to be very, very frustrated with a lot of the shit. This one here. Oops, that's not enough. See, all this stuff is weird, and it's kind of blends in with the background a lot of the time. See, like that, like little baby ones? Are those growing, or are they just fake background things? That means I need that many. Ho hum. What is this, 64%? Bring 60 back. Oh. Need the nutrients. Bioplastic. Okay, my power's off. Time to bring back the fruits I got over here now. I know there will be a few. See, that somehow collects a decent amount. Just, I need to be able to, I think one of the things that'll make this all easier will be making the flooring. I'll need to be able to make the flooring because that would allow me to put two of those things, those grabber things, two farms in a close proximity so I can have both materials. I just don't know what that's gonna take. The flooring is... I haven't noticed where it's... Okay, here it is. So it's gonna take a lot of stone. So I'll need to mine stone. Right now I guess I'm just making these resources that I can keep. They're shelf stable. Converting unstable to stable. I gotta put these seeds back. Oh yeah, I always gotta remember to put seeds back in so things can keep chugging along. Got brains stacked up. Okay, so these are going to be a good source for metal for now. I'll need a better container for them. Landfills. Landfills, landfills. Okay, that's going to need a better container as well. And I need to put down these. I guess this is a good space for that. As good a space as any. This is where I can put dumb boxes. Now I'm gonna need... How do I make... Okay. If I burn the spoilage in the biochamber, I can make carbon out of it. Okay, that's what we're waiting on. So I'm having a pretty easy time getting copper bacteria cultivation. Okay, so there are times where you'll need the actual copper bacteria before it turns into the ore. That makes sense, I guess. All of this is... there are a lot of things that are very back and forth, and I actually can't fathom how the hell it would work when things are organized. So that's why I'm gonna have to slowly get certain things set up. Like right now, I want to get some mining done here, which I really don't think I should drop 9 big mining drills down. I would probably need 1, but I don't know how to split resources, so... Actually, I'm gonna look that up. Okay, so I didn't immediately find a response or an answer, so I ran over to the landing pad thinking maybe I can just call it down. So what does this do? Is this... am I requesting it from the thing to pull it down here? I think that might be how it works. Now, if it... okay, so now I can cancel that. Now I've got the drill I wanted. Just 1. Now I can set this up with I really need power. I'm trying to think what I could use for power. All this spoilage is not enough. Unless I craft it into... maybe that's what I do need to do. Okay, and I'll put down a chest again. Gonna need a lot of landfills on this world. And I quickly, when I was thinking about it, like last night or whatever, I quickly made the conclusion that it actually would be a very good idea to go for this for 500. Let's see if I even have enough, because if I have enough, that would be a pretty easy... let's see. I'm not gonna touch it. Okay, yeah, it's going up, so that means we got at least most of the resources for it. What's... that's so slow, because all I have are a few solar panels. Yeah, I should have sent up like a couple stacks of solar panels just to be prepared in the event that something like this ended up happening. Because, like, here's space. I could set up a solar farm right up here. But I technically can't. Actually, I gotta figure out how to get my blueprint book on me from a distance, which seems to randomly happen. So I'll go to I built this thing on over here, so damn it. Stop taking. Create a copy of this. Seeds on me. Okay, this is really just cleaning up this mess I got here. Oh man. I gotta get this going. This is gonna be... I'm trying to think. Is even the cheapo bio things, like, is there a wood tree that I can start farming for? I assume there might be. And cliff explosives are almost done. Hopefully that, I do have enough of the orange for that. But, I did send down my efficiency modules. Could send down all these turrets, the regular ones. is very, very frustrating. Like, if I put the spoilage in here, it just disappears. So let's try making these toasty ones. It's also gonna take nutrient stuff. So let's put all that in there. I'll make a bunch of these. This will get used. Power is low, so once I get this first one, I'm going to need to put it into here and use it instantly. That's how fast my power is going to be used. I kind of think that's not going to be enough. Can I use these for power somehow? Or do I need to... oh, these jellies. Can I use them for power? Or just... they're going bad. Okay, that makes sense. So when they go bad, I will be able to use them for power. How convenient. I'm feeling like the thermodynamics here are not really working in my favor. I can't keep. I mean, it's nice that I'm building up a few resources I can use. Some lubricant. But... making ground. It'll take nutrients. Okay. So I need to use those to make nutrients. No. I'll use this, I guess. Three. just do all these now so I can make sure I get seeds from it. Then I'll make nutrients from the mash. But I don't have nutrients to make the nutrients. So now I need to put all these in there again. So now I've got nutrients for the nutrient making. But they will go bad very quickly. So that means I need to make more of this. Use these nutrients to make more of the stuff. Screw it. Gotta make something before it all goes bad. My power's running out again. Now let's see about this. Okay, I guess what I'm gonna have to do now, it's a good thing I got a head start up here, but if I slowly build up, just getting these scrap materials, I should eventually have enough for just the little base that I've got. And beyond that, I'll be able to start incorporating some of my robots. I think I still have... Do I have even one RoboPort down? If so, that's probably draining everything. So I'll pick that up, and I'm sure we'll be fine now. Gotta make a bunch of these and get ready for making more soil. And those grabbers take one at least, I think. So I'll make another one of those. One of these. Oh, the nutrients. That's what I need it for. If I make a lot of nutrients really fast. Oh man, those are going bad. Where's my dirt? Okay. My dirt. Okay, with these, that should mean I can use my local jelly soil and bring my other thing down here, if this works right. So this has got my jellies over here. If it makes me build it in the area, because like there are only 2 spots I seem to be able to build at out here. Okay, so it visibly displays around the grabber. So if I put one of these over in my jelly nut area, if I put one of these like right over here, will that give me the same kind of visible... Oh my goodness, I can't even see what's going on because the shit's too slow. That wood's gonna... Okay, now can I build here? It appears that I cannot build here. So it looks like I must find... It just makes me think I must find an area that has the 2 types of land right next to each other. Lubricant. It's something, but it would be a lot better if that was based on some kind of consistent thing I've got set up. Because I don't have that. I do not have that. Okay, power's going up. Is that only because of this running still? Yes. Okay. Now I've got enough sulfur, I'm gonna guess. I should be able to make some of these. But I need calcite. And I need... It's okay. We'll figure this out. See, okay, I put that thing down here, which should have gotten me. Okay. Let's see if it can do anything up here. If it's up in this area. Okay, so this can only be built, I guess, in the land where it can be built. Meaning, okay, let's see if this area counts. Oh yeah, I got power up here, at least a little bit to run this place. I kind of want to know. Okay, so is it only this green area that I can build in? Because if I can build in this area, then I could at least get closer. Wait, let me test. It's not showing it as visible. This is a frustrating learning experience. But I am learning. So this area right here will be a closer version. Looks like this is soil that could be used. what's out here. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove that, see where I can put that that's closer to where I'm going. Okay, getting wood. Wood is good. Maybe I can't place here because of all these tiny little fucking wood chunks. But I can't even see. Would have been so much easier if I just had like, I mean, I did bring quite a, like, 2 stacks of steel that didn't need to be there. That was a bonus. I can't deny the fact that that did totally help out. My power is going now. It's interesting that I'm not seeing a lot of, like, enemies around here. But I should put defenses down anyway. Okay, if I put this here, then I'll be able to save on range. Yes. Okay, so this thing's gotta be cleaning up some junk. Now it looks like it's just got those little bits of soil around it. But toss in the Yamako seeds and we should be fine. Yamako tree is in the way. What a strange. Okay, so it's planting them right in the little spaces that it has. Okay, so I could add a bunch of soil over here, but oh yeah, I gotta process these, otherwise it's gonna be wasted seeds. Yeah, right now I think it's probably best to just process those as fast as possible, just to make sure I don't lose out on seed potential. Make more soil. Jelly nut seed soil. This has got a bunch of soil around it. Okay. We do have power now, so that's not as concerning. Okay. Let's put in the oldest ones. And did I get any gel recently? No, all the gel's going bad. That sucks a little bit. Okay, well it shouldn't take too long to make more, but it probably will take longer than 37 seconds. So I should probably convert these to more copper, which I can then bring over here, toss in here. If I start making more steel, that will allow me to get up some more of these. Priorities. Artificial jelly nut soil recipe. Oh jeez. Those are going bad here. What a strange mechanic. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of... it reminds me of... you know, this game here. This game right there. Super Mario. You know? The sky level. Where the screen starts moving. And then you gotta be like, oh shit, I have to jump exactly the right time, otherwise I'm gonna lose. And it's not a big deal, because you know, like, it's not a big deal. Because, like, when you go through a level normally, you just kind of do it all right the first time anyway. But then when the screen is moving, there's like so much unnecessary tension, it feels like. I mean, in the original Mario, you can't even go back. Once the screen pulls to the right, you can't move back. That was anxiety-inducing enough for me. It's like some kind of lesson there, I think, but I don't know what it is. It's just something probably in there. Good old life lessons from video games. Okay, so these are getting... It's funny, I got this whole stockpile of them over here, and I have this that I can place down somewhere around here, and I bet I could take advantage of all of that extra territory. Yeah, I just need to power that awkwardly, somehow, some mechanism of power. So we can put that there, and will a chest fit? Yes, a chest will fit. So we'll toss down a chest there. That'll allow me to get the brain trees from the brain forest, as we all know is very important, very significant. Now that I should have some gel popping up over here soon. Oh wait. Landfills will be useful in general. Let's get some of these in here. And then we will start the process of making some more of that bioflux. Gel at. There we go. It's funny because I feel like I'm doing something successful by making this bioflux, but it still spoils. It just spoils a little later than most of this stuff. Did I just, like... Okay. Whoops. Things I can start doing. Get this down. If I have a couple of these down, that's gonna allow me to begin if I can at least add some logistics to some of this stuff. Let me see, if I put it right about here, if I put this right over here, I should be able to get everything I've got down over in this direction. Okay, so where are those land pieces? Yeah, speaking of which, let's get some more of those, and then we shall be ready. So look at that whole mess of that turns into a nice proper little stack of landfills. Because they're so expensive. But that ain't a problem. There, now put all this stuff down. A few of these in here. Put a turret down there to protect anything over here. One down over here. Just to kind of at least be on alert if anything happens to show up. Power going down now. Goes up with wood. That means we gotta be close to our... What's that word? I feel like it's not equilibrium, but maybe it is. That I'm thinking of equilibrium. Okay. Yeah, this planet is going to be frustrating for me, but as long as I start doing something like this, I think I'm eventually going to get to a point where I'll be like, I did it. We'll just have to see how long that takes. I'm just going to take it slow, not stress about, like, because I mean, this is a long play. I made sure this is a long play. I'm not gonna worry about any. I mean, anyone listening to this will have potentially listened to like 60 hours worth of me playing already. So I'm gonna guess you don't care that it's a little slow. Just gonna make all of them and see how this works out. I could always send my reactor down and get enough power from my few fuel rods. Hopefully, maybe I could, well, see, that would take a lot of steel simply to fill a large number of storage tanks to make that useful. Okay, is it nighttime now? Or is it daytime and the power just turned on? Well, that's another thing to consider. I need to put down more accumulators. Just wherever I can. So I can delay the night. Running out of power each night would be less of a threat if I have more power stored up. I should keep it limited to the one roboport for now though. But this should allow me to get a couple basic logistics request setup things going. And that could be exactly what I need. Now, I really do fear that I'll have to have a big... No, I gotta look around for a second. I gotta look around for a second to see if there's anywhere where I could put the nuts, jelly nuts, and Yamako right next to each other. Is this jelly nut? No, it's the stuff that's close to it. What the hell is this? A swamp? Just a boring swamp region? Darker area? I don't even want to mess with the pentapod things right now. Just knowing that I don't have... I gotta be looking for resources that don't spoil. I'm back here already? I thought I was kind of far away. Well, it's looking like I might as well place some of this down. Wait. I'm confused. Shouldn't that be bright green? I don't know. Target priorities. Well, I guess it's time to set up a train. Well, that's what I need, just a train to cart back and forth all my berries. What an annoying idea. Having to train fruits around over 3 minutes before it's destroyed for no damn reason. Okay, so power is looking a little bit stable for now. Put copper there. I think what I'll do is go and look for some of that. Oh, here, this stuff I mean. Oh yeah, I got this, my jelly nuts, okay. There's a purpose for all of those. There's also a purpose for this. If I can get this stuff started. Yamako. Oh shit. I gotta remember to find ways to split things like that. Like this will go there, and it will just grab the garbage out of the way. That's a good strategy actually. I don't even need to label it. It'll just grab it whenever it gets gross. That could technically be an automatic limiter, so when it starts to get gross, it puts it in there, makes the stuff that fuels the stuff that's still fresh, but if they're close in spoilage, that would not work well. Okay, what this is going to be able to do is hopefully do things like remove spoilage from any containers and put it in a specific place. So then it could be converted to something more useful, like obviously the nutrients or fuel in different places. Artificial Yamako soil. Let's make some of this. I'll be able to grab those from over there and integrate them over here, so I can make this a blue chest. Why does it feel like these are already low on freshness? I'm gonna guess it's because the freshness depends on the freshness of the input, which is really messed up. That is like really, really, really messed up. So that means I'll have to micromanage. Not micromanage, but I will have to be detailed enough in my production that we very quickly put together low-level things into higher-level things. Okay. Okay, all this in-between area. So it seems like as I add more of this in different places, it fixes certain squares, making them applicable. Like these are red for some reason, but it's probably because it's close to deep water, maybe? Or it's because multiple there. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. So this will be blue for jelly nuts. Then I will need a red one. Jelly nut brains. My power is running out. So if I toss in some wood every so often, we should be better off at least. Okay, now this is gonna need to be something else. We're gonna need burnt spoilage. Now might be a good time to make some of that. Yeah, actually, I'll add spoilage to here. And it will make all of that. And I'll add some here to keep it all fueled. I mean, that should stack up a lot of this. This is actually, I don't like to admit it, but this is kind of feeling smooth. Like I'm getting some resources. In a sense. Like it's those seeds building up and stuff, because I like as long as I have the seeds, I'm like, okay, well, that's future stuff. That reminds me of certain I'm trying to think. It's like there's some kind of, like I'm thinking of like the good feeling you get from a Pokemon game where you could capture any little creature. I could capture them and then make them mine, then level them up and they get stronger. That kind of feeling. There's also like incremental games where you click until you get something that you can click for you or do something for you. Automation games like, I don't know, Factorio, for example. The idea of building up occasional seeds and then slowly getting to a point where you have too many seeds, like, I don't know, what do I do with all these seeds? craft them into seed oil. Well, in this case, you're making ground that can be used for extending or making things easier on you in different ways, and increasing your amount of fruit production in general too. Pentapod eggs, these are going to go bad, and I don't have any use for them right now. So how do you toss something on the ground? Is there even, oh wait. I forget how, like, there's a button, I think. Isn't it like... Wait a second. Speaking of buttons... Whoa. Whoa. See, hotkeys. I don't know enough hotkeys in this game. Oh yeah, I should probably put some of these over here somewhere. Okay, I need to set up some, like, biolabs. If I can get some more of these down, like I can have one like this, consistently working like this to create fuel to keep my whole base going. So this will require... So I have to go around, actually. Wait. Okay. Now when I have this here, this will allow me to eventually, so at some point before too long, I'll be able to have like 2 or 3 steam engines. I think, I feel like 3 is the maximum for one boiler, but 3 should also run my base for a fair amount of time, like a good while. Until, I mean, well, it's weird trying to figure that out, because the way this works is by drastically skipping ahead for what you're used to on the default game. So like I'm gonna be using things that probably use a lot more power earlier on. I feel like I keep picking certain things up, and how much does the bacteria convert into? Like, if I go over here and grab a bunch of this bacteria, is it 1 spoils into 1? That's what I assume. Okay, so this will be a provider chest over here. And it's perfectly in range, so we should be good. Now, if I put 0 spoilage, that will remove any spoilage from that container, I think. But I'm gonna need that same kind of thing going on up here. I wonder what happens if I put that there and then I put this here. I need to pay attention to where I've got those steel chests, because I can always use those to convert into something better. Okay, so that any of that builds up in there, I can grab. Okay. Distributing nutrients. That's going to be a concern. Specifically distributing nutrients. I also feel like I should make use of efficiency modules, but on this planet, it would be really useful to have a lot of speed modules. Efficiency will be important, but... Okay. Now, I need to be pulling this gel over here so that it gets used, and this will have to be... I guess this could be a blue one. Requesting... Well... I'm in desperate need of steel. I'm gonna need to set up no, this shit. Okay, wait a second. When this says 1, does that mean 1 per stack? Like when this spoils, does it turn into 1 piece of ore? Let me see. I'm strongly feeling like I end up with a lot less stuff in my inventory than I think I would have. Okay, I guess it does. 1 each. I just feel like I'm not building up enough materials very quickly. Oh. Okay, put that there. I gotta check my Yamako stuff. Like, I don't want it to just sit there and everything fails. Okay, I just have this one. You know, I'll just put it all in, and then I'll convert all of this and get... You, like, just focus on getting seeds. I suppose that's a good way to look at it, and I'll just deal with the nonsense that, like, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I just end up with a lot of spoilage, which is still technically a resource. But I do want to make use of Bioflux and jelly. I could make rocket fuel. That's a weird thought. I feel like I want to do that a little bit. Where's the spoilage? Where's the spoilage? I gotta have some built up all over. Okay, this is all gonna go bad now. So I gotta make more of this, I guess. this has to be a provider, which I will then grab from. I will have that sending gel over here somewhere, probably in this. And I could technically set up one of these to pull just gel upwards. And then put that there. Then we could end up with gel and mesh or whatever. Und mesh. Let's see how that works. I probably don't want to. I feel like I should have a lot up here somewhere. Rocket fuel. Output full. Oh yeah, I could put some more of these in. Get both of those going. And I'm gonna need to build a lot of land, it looks like. A lot of land production. 2 more of these. I imagine it would be a good idea to start making use of some of these things I'm getting started, like plastic. Having plastic is useful, but I need to be making it into, I don't know, something. Also begin considering whether my weapons will hold up if I find one of those big scary things like the big pentapods, because I forgot that's even a thing. And that's not something I want to suddenly see show up and there's nothing I can do and it smashes my whole base. I don't know how it does anything. So, I'm getting a memory that people said, how are you supposed to defend? It's too difficult. If that's true, then that would suck. Okay, what am I doing? What uses plastic? Like, do batteries use plastic? What's battery production? Oh yeah, that requires a chemistry thing. Chemical plant. I got all this bioflux. Oh, all these mash things now. So let's call my gel over here. Okay, well it's doing what I said, it's getting the spoiled stuff out of the way. Empowering it with itself. Gonna need another one of these biochamber things. Which requires nutrients and a pentapod egg. Okay. Let's find one of those eggs really fast. What is this reddish over here? I sure could use that armor penetration. Made use of my 5 nutrients I had on me. But let's see what happens if I maybe make some more of these. I'll just make a bunch of them so I don't have to think about that in the future. Because I don't like worrying about these stupid nutrient bits. Or these pentapod eggs. Let's put that... Let's put my pentapod egg protector over here. Oh yeah, chest. So all this gel is gonna go to waste if I don't do something with it. I can make gel into rocket fuel again. Now I'm gonna need to also set up so I have consistent. Wait. If I put regular land down here, that's Yamako. If I put this down here, go up here every so often and check on my put some seeds back in so it can keep going. This bioflux spoil time 25 minutes. So we're gonna wanna keep that going. I guess I'll just keep this rocket fuel going for now. And I will maybe store this Yamako stuff over here. Then I can put this in here. Then I'll also need some nutrients, which I could actually use. If I put a splitter down, I can split my Yamakos in this direction. If I do that, I can set this up to give me the full nutrients for it. Oh wait, this requires a biolab, I think. Thankfully I have a few of those. Yamako mash. Those are you kidding me? I need... I'm gonna call over spoilage to here. 5. Okay, so this needs to be moved. I need to be producing cannot build on jelly wetland. Okay. That one gets taken over automatically. This one. The seeds are in this open container now, so the seeds can be put into one of these easily. Okay, so we'll put the blue one here, and this we'll call spoilage, and it will convert spoilage to stuff. Now this has to be a standard thing. Now it can convert it mechanically. Okay. That should help a little bit. All this bioflux. Wait a second. I put all my bioflux. Okay. Okay. power built up a little bit. I should probably just be putting power stuff in here by hand. Actually, why wouldn't these be able to get some power going? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh wait, it does work. Hell yeah, I could use that. Just put rocket fuel. Run my base on rocket fuel. I mean, I wouldn't normally want to do that, but like, I've got all this bioflux built up, and look at how slowly that moves down. That is wonderful compared to what I've been dealing with. Wait, or is it working or not? I don't know. Is that just because it's... No, it's not. Yeah, you see, if I put this in here, it still says rocket fuel. Okay, that makes sense then. So I'll put all that in there. I'll hold on to this. And the rest of my jelly. This needs to be sped up. I should just toss in some of this stuff like right here just to have it going. So we'll power it. Mesh. What could I be using it for? Okay, I could be making this in the meantime. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. So we'll put this as another red chest. See what happens with that. Okay, well, I mean, things are happening. You can't be upset that... Might as well churn this up as well. But what do I start using this for? Just wait till they go bad? Spoilage. See, now the thing is, oh yeah, I always forget I got all these things around here. I actually don't understand if they're growing back or if I just have ignored the ones that are right next to me. Because I haven't really mined many of these. I've seen them around me a lot. I just don't know if they keep growing. The mechanics on this world are, I don't know, I just don't know. Like, do the jelly nut things grow back by themselves, or are they just going to be gone now? Get the fuel ready, but I don't have any production going on with these. Okay, so the power's staying up. I have to keep swapping this back to this garbage shit, because maybe I need to think of how I can connect this to be so that whichever thing... Oh geez, I'm way over time. But, alright, yeah, I'll continue the next video in a moment.